Yeah, welcome back to Wild Cards. Today's topic is unpopular opinions.
Now, I know we normally do anything like related to movies and games, but
I mean, this kind of is related to that. Let's be honest.
kind of, but it's a bit of a stretch this time.
It's a bit of a stretch. We'll take this image and we'll stretch it. Wow.
You're a bit of a stretch.
Oh yeah. Okay.
No.
Okay, who's going first, John? Since you were the one who started it off.
I activated my Google speech.
Okay, Google, search up porn.
No.
Big brolic black dude slam massive white woman.
It is good stuff.
I'm gonna look that up tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
So I was just talking about
Okay, Google.
Just looking over some unpopular memes. I could just go to Google search and just search unpopular memes.
Okay, Google. Sonic foot fetish. No, I'm kidding. Didn't pop up.
There we go.
Well,
Find images.
These aren't really opinions. These are just memes.
John, this whole day, he's like reading off stuff, but he's really just looking at Sonic feet.
There we
he's
go.
like, oh god. Oh, I actually looked up. Why is there a guy going to jail in one of the images? There's just some guy going to jail.
What a great start. What a phenomenal start.
Okay, Google, unpopular memes.
Unpopular memes.
Okay, you know what, Hunter, you start with yours while John figures his stuff out.
Yeah, really. I don't think you know what we're doing. Okay. So for people who don't know, and John, unpopular opinions means that something that everyone agrees on is something that you don't agree on. Is basically what that means.
Or at the very least, one side is incredibly vocal.
Yeah. Like, you hear this shit all the time. Like, oh, this is blah, blah, blah. This is blah, blah, blah. But
You hear it in media, politics,
Yeah.
everything, even probably science.
Oh, hell yeah.
You always hear this. It's even if it's not true, it's just people have opinions.
Yeah. It's just the
everywhere.
basic. Anyway, so I'll start off with a big one, and Jared is just gonna fucking kill me for this. I don't like Super Mario Galaxy.
You already made that clear to me before.
Yeah, but I feel like we just need to put this out on the podcast.
Yeah.
I understand why it's fun. I understand the whole thing as to why people like it and everything. Like, I completely understand that. I just don't like the mechanics, and if I know the whole thing is that
it would be better if it didn't have Wii controls.
No, I don't mind the shaking because I always like.
But like just the Wii remote is not the greatest controller.
I guess.
Just with the nunchuck, it's like if they did Mario Galaxy on like the Wii U, which I think they ported Mario Galaxy 2 to the Wii U.
They did, I believe.
It was still like WiiWare, but it had like gamepad support.
Yeah. Anyway,
And
it was
pretty good.
I know it's in space, but I just didn't like the floatiness. It just everything felt like I was not in control. Like every time, it felt like everything was an ice world, and I kind of hated that. And everything, like when you jumped, you just immediately stopped in the air, and it just, I don't know. Plus, the power-ups had a time limit.
Yeah, I didn't like that part. That was weird to me.
That was stupid. Yeah, so I just don't like Mario Galaxy. But I completely understand why people like it. Anyone have want to fucking kill me for that, or I mean, Jared.
お前はもう死んでいる。
Okay, Jared, go with one of your unpopular opinions.
Futurama is better than Rick and Morty.
Elaborate.
I'm just waiting, letting people scream first.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know. I just find that the characters in the show are just much more interesting. Like Futurama has really dark moments, but it doesn't like get taken over by those dark moments.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty is basically Rick and Morty is kind of like the Seinfeld of dark humor. It's about nothing.
Yeah, but it
because nothing matters in that show.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it does a good job at doing nothing.
Yeah.
But I understand why you mean that Futurama is 10 times better.
But with Futurama, it's like you have all these interesting characters, you have all these interesting stories, and let's just look at Fry for instance.
Mm-hmm.
He's a very comedic. He's a comic relief for the most part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all the characters.
Most of them are, but like
relief.
Fry's like consistently.
In a way.
Fry's consistently comic relief, but he also has like he's in the most fucked up scenario.
He
gets frozen, sent to the future. His entire family is dead right off the bat, minus Farnsworth, but no one really cares about Farnsworth. Oh, and those two old guys, or not old guys, but whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he finds his dog that he could revive.
Oh my god, that was the fucking saddest episode of anything I've ever seen.
He gets the dog. You know, he could revive it, and they said no. The dog has already stopped waiting for me a long time
And
ago.
then it does a fucking montage of the dog waiting at the same spot, and then he just fucking dies, and then the episode ends.
It has it's horrible. It has parallels to the movie, or not movie, but story that was eventually made into a movie called Hachi.
Yeah,
You know what that is?
I've heard of it.
It's basically, I think it's like the dog's owner, I think, dies or moves away or something. No, he dies and the family moves away, but the dog keeps going back to the subway station, waiting for the owner, and everyone who goes on subway like knows this dog, and the dog eventually, I think Hachi does find his way home, but dies soon after.
Man, like, that was fucking... Like, I like that episode, but I also kind of hate it for what it did to, like, my little self watching it, because it was like...
Yeah, and then there was the episode where Fry reconnects with his mother through a dream.
Oh, I didn't give a shit about that part. I didn't really care about that.
Yeah, but that was, like, still kind of like, oh, that's...
Dead dog, dead mom.
Yeah, but you don't get that sort of meaningful interaction in Rick and Morty. It's, oh, what's that? Your entire world got destroyed and you'll never see your original family again? Just jump to the next universe.
Yeah.
Sure, Morty might be a little bit fucked up afterwards, but it's okay. They'll write it off eventually.
Yeah, like, that's, like, the whole, I guess, joke, is that, like, well, you know,
Yeah,
as you
it's
said,
good.
nothing matters.
It's a good show, but
Which is
nothing matters.
a really funny, dark concept that can easily be improved on. But season 3 was shit. That's not even an unpopular opinion, actually. I think a lot of people agree that season 3, like all the episodes, excluding like maybe 2.
Maybe the first and second episode were okay.
Well,
First episode was weird though.
the
Space things.
I forgot that was the first episode, because I don't count that as season 3. I count that as season 2 because of how actual good it was.
Yeah. Well, like,
Season 3 started with me with the Mad Max one.
Yeah, I don't really like that one too much.
Me
It
neither.
was kind of.
I
They ran out of when you don't have like a defined universe.
You have to keep getting original each time and making it funnier than the last, and that's
Like
hard.
Rick and Morty and Futurama both play by a set of rules.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty tries to break those rules every now and then, but because those rules are so vaguely defined, anything can happen, which eventually means that nothing really happens.
Yeah.
Whereas the Futurama, you have rules based on time travel and all this other nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for instance, the episode where the one guy goes back in time to try and stop Nixon from being elected.
Yeah.
Well, future Nixon.
Yeah. That
Yeah, that one. And he wins the election, but that means he wouldn't have been able to actually go back in time because the Futurama timeline is linear. It
Yeah.
can't branch off like I don't know, like freaking Dragon Ball Z has multiple timelines.
Yeah.
Or other shows that do that. I don't know. I can't really think of any.
No, I understand your point now, actually, yeah.
But because it follows that linear timeline, the guy gets erased, Nixon gets elected, nothing happens.
Mm-hmm.
It sticks by those rules consistently.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about
That's an interesting way of doing time travel as well, because I don't think that's actually happened a lot of times, because usually with time travel, they're always like, you screwed up one thing, the whole past has changed, but this is kind of like, the past is the past, you cannot change it no matter what, and I kind of like that idea.
it. And that the universe loops repeatedly.
Yeah. Especially with the final season episode, with the whole wormhole thing.
Yeah.
So then,
Well, and no one actually knows for sure if that actually restarted the series, but
yeah,
people-
but like,
people-
let's be honest, if it's not coming back, then it's obviously...
It came back as a podcast.
Okay, well, show continuity-wise.
Yeah.
Plus, they had adventures, probably middle episodes that they just didn't animate or had... Because you can... I don't think it would be like their whole, world would just be confined of, like, X many episodes,
Yeah.
Alright, John, do you have an unpopular opinion, or are you still looking up Sonic Feet?
No.
Okay, Google,
Exactly.
Sonic foot fetish.
My iPad's not
Times
even
2.
on. Anyways, my unpopular opinion, I would have to say Sonic Adventures. Like, I do like the game, but it's just how it kind of runs sometimes. Like the audio when the characters talk.
John?
What?
This is not an unpopular opinion.
This isn't even close to one.
No, this, like,
The
everyone...
unpopular opinion is that Sonic Adventure is good.
Yeah, to be honest.
Everyone hates these games.
Why do you think I always make fun of Sonic's lip movements all the time?
Yeah, like
Watch out! He's gonna crash!
Interesting.
Ah!
People love playing the games, but almost everyone acknowledges just how shitty they are.
Yeah.
They're so terrible.
So, John, we'll come back to you again. We'll try. You'll
It's hard because I there's not a lot of things I don't hate.
No, but there's a lot of things you like that people hate. Don't worry, you didn't think of them. So I guess I'll go back to my point is that because even though that a lot of people do agree with me on this point, I think season 3 of Rick and Morty is bad.
I couldn't even get
Some
to it.
people believe that.
Some people will go to
We're good.
McDonald's and rip their shirt off screaming Pickle Rick or some stupid shit like
No, it was Szechuan sauce, and then
that.
he
It
went
was
Pickle
done-
Rick.
It was over the Szechuan sauce.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you can buy at like a Walmart. Eh?
Yeah.
It's not rare.
It's not. Well, the McDonald's one I guess is, but
It's
it's a Szechuan sauce is not like the only thing McDonald's has made, and that's it.
So why are pickles? I don't know. Like, why are people freaking over buying pickles?
Well, I think John can explain that.
Because if they bring up any food item like Szechuan sauce in the show, shouldn't that also become popular?
I mean, it did actually.
Well, I mean, true Pickle Rick. But like, why are people demanding?
Well,
more
because
pickles?
John, you for some reason think that the phrase banana is hilarious. So why do you think that food-related jokes with no jokes in them, just saying the food is funny?
I don't know. I guess it's like completely random. I guess.
Ha, lol, random XD.
You said something random. It's pretty funny. I'm gonna fucking cut off my fingernails now.
Oh, I'm gonna play a knife game with my dick.
I'm gonna shove a 2x4 up my rectum. Like that's hilarious. Well, actually, that is kind of funny. But
Oh my god. I'm gonna wrap some barbed wire around a baseball bat and cram it right in there.
Kramer right in there.
No, Kramer it.
No. John doesn't get it. That's the best part.
Robot Seinfeld.
He still doesn't get it. I think the only 2 good episodes of season 3 were the Citadel of Rick's one, because that was just a cool.
That was just like.
It was just a neat episode. It was kind of like what is it called? Like the TV ones, a little bit, because it followed like different story. Like not really, but it was basically.
Oh, is that the one with the like with the Mortys, killing the Mortys?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an okay episode. I wasn't a huge fan of it. Again, like.
But like
the,
season 3 was so shit that it was good in that spectrum.
comparatively, yeah.
And then
Well, relative to the rest of the series, it's just so.
what else was there? I don't even remember, man. I
Wait.
think that's it. I thought there was 2, but I can only think of one good one. Oh my god, the season finale episode was the worst
I
thing in
didn't
the
see it.
world. A Minecraft joke.
Alright, so. Pokemon Sun and Moon. I fucking hate that game.
Okay, well I don't like Pokemon, so
Yeah.
I'll just join that.
We won't elaborate too much. We did talk about this in the
Yeah.
I think it was the Pokemon episode. That was actually we will talk about because no one's gonna watch the Pokemon episode. It was pretty bad. Basically, got the stupid EXP shares to your entire team. Whatever. That's expected at this
I
point.
mean that's okay if anything.
It's not the worst thing, but like,
I think Fire Emblem does the same thing, right?
I don't know. I don't play Fire Emblem.
Oh, I've never played Fire Emblem.
Glad we can agree on this. No, but then you have the normally in the games you'd be trying to figure out what move is super effective, what move's not effective. You'd memorize that, you'd learn it.
Yeah.
Now it just fucking
That
kills
was just
you.
like this one kills it.
Pretty much, and then they give you the Z moves, and it completely overshadows Mega Evolutions, which
Is Mega Evolution still in that game?
they're still in the game, but they're
What?
not as prominent.
I thought they got rid of them.
No,
I thought it was like a Kirby thing, where
No,
each one just gets rid of the old one.
no, you can get Mega Stones through events and whatnot,
Okay, yeah, alright.
but it's not really worth it.
No, it's kind of like having a Final Smash for a Final Smash, you know?
Yeah, but here's the thing, they should have just stuck with the Mega Stones, though, because you can actually do a lot with that.
Yeah.
And they decided, no, we need Z moves,
You don't need Z moves. That's what Smash Brothers is for.
pretty much. Then-
Because the Mega Evolutions, then you don't have to like worry so much on making your Pokemon each time. You can just give.
You just Mega Evolve, and it gives you a power boost, and you can only do it once per battle.
Yeah.
So it's not overpowered,
And plus, people think that's a new Pokemon in general when you do that, so it works.
yeah, people get happy, like, oh, this is a new form.
Yeah.
Remember when everyone was hyped up about Deoxys having a bunch of forms?
Dude, remember when people were hyped out about that new fucking Mewtwo? Dude, that thing was everywhere. There was like theory, oh, this is the new form, it's called Mew 3.
That was like that for
Yeah, I
years.
remember that actually.
Nah, dear, no, Mewtwo has 2 Mega Evolutions.
Yeah.
Because depending if you get to Mewtwo
The
X or
female
Y.
and the male version. Let's
No,
be honest.
no,
One was a
it's not.
girl, one was a guy.
Not really.
Yeah. The small, feeble one, and then the big, rigid one.
So big Raging one's the woman, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a vibrator. And fuck?
No, what I was gonna actually say is it's game specific. So like, oh, you have that Pokemon Y, you get Mewtwo Y.
Same thing with Charizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the black-
only a few of them have that thing.
You got the cool black one, and then the one with extra spikes.
Yeah, that was kind of lame.
Who picked the fucking one with the extra spike? You're gonna pick the one with the blue flames. No matter what, blue flames make everything cool.
Also, what happens if you pick like Bulbasaur instead of Charmander? You lose out on this.
Yeah. So then you automatically pick the one that automatically always gets picked.
And then don't even get me started on the rivals in that game.
What do you mean rivals? There's no rivals. They're friends.
Right.
There you go. Okay.
That actually sums up my point there.
Yeah.
They're not rivals.
They're friends.
Plus they always
buddy.
They always pick the starter that is
Granted-
weak to yours.
Granted, I think they're better than the X and Y rivals, marginally.
X and Y had rivals?
I say rivals, but I do mean friends.
Exactly, thank you.
But none of them had good
Before
teams.
friends.
Dude, none of them had good teams in X and Y, and I highly doubt that.
I don't remember any of their personalities. One of them was fat, one of them was nerdy, one of them was small, two of them were a girl.
They had crappy dialogue, crappy fights. The starter battle they picked Pokemon that's weak to you, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Is so shitty. Serena's the worst like rival character of all time.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Barry from Diamond and Pearl is where it's at.
Or,
Yo, no, actual Barry has like the strongest team in Pokemon Platinum.
yeah, you got, Tripod, Ringo, Freddy Freaker, a picture frame,
And Agumon.
and Agumon. Alright, John, please have an unpopular opinion.
I still haven't thought of anything.
Here, I'll whisper one to him, because I know, because this is an actual one that John likes, and he just doesn't know that it's an unpopular opinion.
Super Smash Bros. Melee isn't that good.
Okay, well, everyone knows that. Anyway, go on.
So I guess what Hunter whispered to me was Skylanders. I guess it has become more creative to just they like kind of gave up on creating new Skylanders and then just having like the creation crystals.
I meant like
They got so
Like
bad.
it.
They got so bad at it that they started selling parts of them and telling you to make the creatures.
Yeah.
No,
John,
those
what-
games are shitty though.
See, there you go. Unpopular opinion. He loves them. Now tell me why. Tell us why. Tell the audience why. Tell that fat guy who's staring at the screen while touching
Basically-
his junk why you like
basically-
Skylanders.
Caillou was watching too much Coldplay, and now
Where are we going with this?
the main villain.
Oh.
fucking- it's emo Caillou and his mother trying to fuck shit up. And that's it. That's the story.
It's a cool idea. Anyway, well that would make the game cool though.
No, okay, the 3DS version of the first game was actually pretty okay.
But John, why do you like the Wii one? This is unpopular opinions. Everyone doesn't
afford it.
Shut the fuck up. You buy toys. How do you afford that? That's a lot of money, man.
I know, he can afford it.
Okay, so John, go on.
Alright, well, I really like Skylanders because you get to have these little figures and then you can put them on like the portal tower, wherever you have, and then you can literally bring them into the game and level them up and also get your stats up and make them stronger as well. And for like the first game there was like at least 36 I think, which was kind of cool, and like different elements and stuff like that, which I really liked.
Well, why do you like the game? I know that's the whole, you know.
No, can I just point out that this is essentially the same thing as Capcom's On Disc DLC. The characters exist in the game, but you have to go out and buy another DLC pack.
Yeah.
It's the exact same thing they did with Marvel vs. Capcom.
Oh, I never thought of it like that.
It's like, oh, we're gonna release this character next month, even though he's already in the game.
So you're just buying miniature DLC.
That's already on the disc.
Anyway, John, tell us why you like the game, not how you play the game.
Yeah, it was supposed to be unpopular opinions, not review.
Don't do a John's review.
Hey guys, Johnza here, gonna review Skylanders on the Wii. And
it's
right off the bat, I just want to say, why am I using a fake Scares voice?
I gotta say, I don't know why my Mario figure doesn't work on it. It's pretty
You know,
sad.
if you put Luigi onto the power portal, you can actually unlock Crash Bandicoot.
You know,
but
if
not
you,
the shitty
if you
version.
put Lego Batman on there, it blows up.
You know, if you drop C4 in your toilet, your mom will get mad, but she'll also explode.
You know what? If you put your baby hamster in a sock and swing it around, make a funny noise, go wow 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 wow.
So go on.
Hey guys, iDubbbz here.
So John, why do you like the game? We keep fucking interrupting him. Why do you
I'm
like
sorry.
the game?
Well, now I just have to retrace my thoughts. What was kind of going
Whatever
on?
the
We
fuck
were trying
that
to buy
was.
you. We were trying to buy you more time. It backfired. Quick, buy more time. Hey guys, John's here.
Hey guys, I want to eat some paint today.
He's losing it.
He can't. He's holding his nose in disgust.
That's my head in the desk, by the
Just
way.
add some cartoon sound effects.
I don't know if we'll be able to hear it. He hit the wrong desk.
I know, just hit some cartoon sound effects like pointer.
Okay, so it's about it's kind of breaking the fourth wall a little bit.
It's not about. We want to know how the gameplay. Why do you like the gameplay? Not what it's about. Why do you like moving a little dragon around and having 3 buttons to attack? Why?
All right, sir. This is the interrogation process. You just gotta answer.
Bad cop, bad cop. What the fuck?
John's not a very opinionated person.
No.
Sorry,
I'm
that was
more
my train of
informal.
thought. It just went.
I don't know how to put it into opinions since apparently what I've been doing is
Now, unrelated, but my laptop went back to its lock screen and has Cortana popping up and telling me to say, "Play the movie game." I don't know why, it just does.
Okay, John, please fucking talk.
Otherwise, I'm gonna start reading fan fiction. No one wants that.
Everyone wants that.
All right, read.
No.
I mean, I have the window open still.
No, but we just want to hear John's fucking. It's taking too long.
You're right. This is taking way too long. We're 22 minutes in, and we've only gotten through like what 4 opinions. None of which
And all of us are ours.
None of which were John's.
Please, John.
Well, I don't know. I guess I like the storyline. Is that something I could talk about?
Like,
Why? Just why?
why do you like playing the game? What makes the game fun to you?
Because I get to use different creatures that have different elements.
So there's nothing about the gameplay that like sucks you in. There's not like, oh, I like it when I do this, or it feels good when I fucking kill this small innocent man and step on his baby. Like, there's nothing. You just like to play as the characters. Well, I mean, I guess that works.
That
because,
is
you
kind
like-
of the point, anyways.
You like the action figures?
I like it when I put it up my bum and then it makes
Well-
a squeaky noise.
I think that's as much we're gonna be able to get out of John with this one.
Okay. I
Otherwise,
guess.
if we stick around this too long, we'll have issues.
Yeah.
Now, what's interesting is Tron Legacy is surprisingly hated. Yeah, I really like that movie, despite it being kind of a bad movie.
Yeah, I do like CGI Jeff Bridges a lot. To
It's,
be honest.
it's pretty good. I just like the idea of the world behind it, but man, people hate that movie for some reason.
I think it's just because. Actually, I have no idea why people hate it.
Because
to be honest.
it was very much a visual movie, like not so much focused on the story. It's just it was a movie that was designed to look cool.
I mean, that just got it got re-released. This movie. It's called Ready Player One. It just got
It got released.
Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it.
It doesn't look that good to me.
No, it was a joke. It's basically Tron. Think about this. It's you go into a virtual world and it's basically just visuals.
Yeah. In
There you go.
Of concept. Although in terms of story, I feel like it's almost like Excel.
Oh no, it's nothing compared to the story. I'm just saying the
Yeah.
idea behind it is literally the
It's
exact
just-
same thing as Tron.
It's visual. Although with Ready Player One, it's more references, so it's kind of like Tron combined with Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But with Tron, with the
Wreck-It
Tron,
Ralph, I better
Tron
see.
Legacy though, I don't know, man. It's a fun movie. It's kind of like how like other Disney movies are kind of just fun, but they're not good.
It's like one of those
The Lone
movies-
Ranger, for instance.
Yeah.
People aren't a huge fan of the movie, but it's fun.
I bought the hell out of those Lego sets, let me tell you.
Did you?
Oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god. I just like the movie. You remember the ladder scene where he's on the train, like
Oh, yeah.
Tonto's on the train, falls and the ladder just fucking explodes. Like some of the stuff in there is just really well timed and really used.
It's one of those movies where like you can put it in the background when like you're working or something. Like sometimes you look
or
at
one of
it.
the movies designed. A lot of movies are designed to be either art or they're designed to sell script.
Mhm.
So movies like Blade Runner are designed to be art.
Yeah.
Movies like I don't know.
Jurassic Park, designed to be
That's
visuals.
Jurassic Park designed to be just sell the script to the audience. Same
Yeah.
thing with like Tron and The Lone Ranger, as we've been talking about. It's designed to sell the script, but it doesn't feel like it's cheap. It doesn't feel like you're being cheated out of your
Yeah.
money. It
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like you're doing something that's high quality. and visually pleasing, a lot of good music, all that stuff that makes a good movie just without the writing.
Yeah, totally. Okay, for my popular opinion, so
Third unpopular opinion.
yeah, there's this what's it called? There's this movie, and it's universally hated, and I have no idea why. So,
What's it about? I can search it up.
no, I'll explain it. So it's about like these people, and like they live in this secluded area, right? And then they go to a portal, and then they go to New York, and then Neil Patrick Harris is there. I don't know why people. No, I hate the fucking Smurfs.
That is such a bad movie, actually.
No, it's terrible.
That's not even an unpopular opinion. That's just.
No, I just wanted to bring
that's,
up. Neil
That's just
Patrick.
objectively bad.
Yeah. Anyway, I like Minecraft.
Yeah, it's not really unpopular.
No, it is. Oh my god. You know how many people will like literally kill you now on the streets?
Oh my god, you like Minecraft, you fucking weeaboo? I'll rip out your tonsils and shove them down your crack hole.
Man,
And yet there's so many Minecraft YouTubers out there.
Well, yeah, because that's just to break the YouTube algorithm. But
Man, I used to play the shit out of that game. I mean, I had like hundreds of hours in it.
I
back
still
in the
do,
day.
man. I gotta say, I'll pop in Minecraft and I'll just build like a giant dick and I'll still feel happy about it because I'm like, yeah, I made that.
I don't really play it anymore too much, but like,
Yeah.
I'm more into like Starbound.
Well, you haven't. John's seen it, but you haven't seen my Minecraft world. On my Xbox, I downloaded my world from my 360.
Okay. Now you're playing Minecraft.
I downloaded my world from my 360, my Wii U, and my iPad, and I put all those worlds onto my Xbox One world. Thanks for the background music, Jared. And it's like this huge world just full of like, just like,
bullshit.
yeah, just like from like past buildings I've done like 7 years ago, or like in this one world, and it's like huge.
Yeah. Well, again, I don't really see that as a huge unpopular thing. Because again, the community is just a divided community, but still both sides are pretty vocal.
It's kind of like Fortnite in the way that like the community is divided.
Although, at least with Minecraft, you're not talking about your Fortnite wins.
Yeah, I'm talking about my Minecraft creeper kills.
Oh snap!
Oh my god, I fucking killed 3
What's
of them
that?
last
You
night.
like Fortnite? Try Minecraft Hunger Games.
It's the best game.
Okay. John,
You're really gonna ask me again?
you're in this podcast, so yes. Literally anything that you love, just talk about, and it's probably an unpopular opinion.
Man, I really like these plastic chairs. They just mold around my ass.
Man, I really like it when I fucking sniff hot glue up my nose.
I'm sorry, pot glue?
No, I said hot glue.
Oh my god, you're putting pot glue and sniffing that up here? What is going on here?
I'm doing that like tonight now. Okay, John.
Okay, I guess, Josh Dash, I guess?
What about it?
Don't just say it. You have to talk about it. It's a podcast.
It's like you walk into a store, or like a Tim Hortons, and you're just like, coffee!
I
What
think
if-
they'll actually understand that though.
Yeah, but it's
Walk
like,
to a
what's up?
McDonald's, you go, fries!
No, we walk into Tim Hortons like, what type of coffee? What size? What,
Coffee!
what in it? You're just like, what do you like? They understand the the base idea, but you're not elaborating on it.
John, just talk about Bakugan.
Oh my god,
There you go.
The shit.
Oh, no, like the toys.
Oh. Sorry, I played the DS version of Bakugan. That game's fucking awesome.
And well, okay, so I'll even elaborate with John on this. I loved the show.
I think I still have a few of mine.
Yeah,
Probably.
just give them to John. He'll
Oh
love
man.
Oh, yeah.
it.
I had the fucking Naga one that came from the DS game. Like the
Oh.
super rare one.
No one. I don't think we both have that. Anyway,
It was
I
fucking-
gave all mine to his, I think.
I think I sold most of mine or gave them away.
Anyway, so I watched the show Bakugan when I was little.
Yo, featuring Dan the Man. They actually refer to him as that.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, they
fucking
did.
terrible.
I liked the first season, and
Oh,
that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
After
I
that
know
was
about that.
shit. The first season was amazing.
Dude, the first season felt more grounded. In
It
reality.
felt like you were actually like I don't
It
know.
felt like Pokemon's first season.
Yeah, but like
And then
10 times better.
And then like all the other seasons are like, all right, now we're in the Shadow Realm. It's like, all right, so this is Yu-Gi-Oh now. Oh, now we're in cyberspace. I'm like, wait, is this Digimon now?
Yeah, I don't know. They were trying to like capitalize.
Now
on too
we're
many
in
things.
hell or something. And I'm like, oh, this is Doom.
John, now I've helped you on this topic. Now you just talk about Bakugan and we're good.
Well, I kind of think I like it all the way up to season 3 at least.
Okay.
Like as you said, like season 1 was definitely obviously the very best one.
Yeah.
It's mostly also because they don't really show off any newer Bakugans that much in the shows either, because
they're
they
all
did that in
new.
the first one.
Just because they're all new.
No, but he has a point. They don't like every episode like here's a new one, here's a new one,
Who's
here's a
that
new one.
Bakugan?
Yeah.
It's Neil Patrick Harris.
I've already made the Heel Patrick Harris joke.
2 over 1.
All right, we'll just have a little counter right there. Neil Patrick Harris. Ding. We'll just put a 2.
Every time we say it, Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick
Neil
Harris.
Patrick-
Neil Patrick. Oh, you just screwed yourself over.
Dude, what the hell did I say? I just say like Neil Parafuck.
Peel Patrick Harris.
Neil Breen Harris.
But anyways, it shows more of the Bakugan in season 1 because
Neil
the
Patrick
rules.
Breen.
Because the
A
rule,
real human Breen.
I'm gonna rape
And
you.
a real hero.
because the
I'm gonna
rules.
take your mouth and rape you.
Because the rules were you were supposed to at least use 3 Bakugan in a round or
Yeah.
whatever. And then like within the newer versions, like you could just throw in the same Bakugan over and over again. You just have like a life gauge instead.
I like the
Wait, what?
idea.
Wait, what?
You
Yeah,
weren't,
yeah,
you
that's
weren't
what it
listening.
is.
No, they changed that shit?
Yeah, like in season 2, that's when they changed it.
Shit, man, I'm old school.
I
I'm
remember
season 1 level.
I really I liked it in season 1 when they played it out like because when Pokemon battles happened in the Pokemon show, it never felt like the game itself.
Oh,
So-
shit, we have Matt
oh,
approaching.
Matt.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Look at this boy.
he's back.
The return.
He's here.
The return.
Don't comment on our ghetto mic stand.
Because he broke it. Okay.
Okay.
I liked how time froze though. It was really cool because they always showed off that like time is now gone and it looked like the game. It looked
I'm
awesome.
gonna pause
Yeah.
right there. Yo, Matt, so we're doing unpopular opinions.
Okay.
We've talked about a bunch of stuff.
John has struggled so hard on this topic.
We need someone to replace John for this, basically.
Sorry, John. Okay.
And we were.
So
we
anything-
went over a few things. We went over Futurama was better than Rick and Morty. So
Rick
like,
and Morty. Oh.
we went over Bakugan, Pokemon
I hate
Sun
Mario
Moon.
Galaxy.
Okay,
Mario
just
Galaxy.
Bakugan. To me, I'm sorry, but Bakugan to me is like the most pointless, like
It is.
just most pointless idea ever. To
It's
me.
pointless, but we're confused. John was talking about the anime.
To be
or
honest, it
whatever,
did
or
start. It
cartoon.
technically did the craze of like the toys to life thing before anything,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It definitely brought that into play.
but it did it like way before all this bullshit with like dimensions and all that.
Yo, speaking of Dimensions, who remembers Bakugan Dimensions?
I only watched the
No, it's
anime
not.
of it.
Oh shit, dude, that was an online game. It was the fucking worst.
Yeah.
I never played that.
It was like if you had like I think it was like the fucking like one with the battle gear thing. I don't fucking know.
Oh yeah, Valkyrie.
Point
so
is,
like,
it was online. It was an online isometric game that, and all the battles were basically like the Megazord fight from the Game Boy Power Rangers games.
Oh no. Oh no. I know what you're talking about. Oh no.
It's pretty bad. So instead of playing the actual game, you'd send out your fucking Bakugan. It'd pop up like a goddamn Megazord and just go like slowly march towards each other and do attacks. And it's the worst gameplay ever.
God, I know what you're talking about.
It is so bad.
Okay,
I think the website's still up. You just can't access the game. The homepage is still there.
No.
So
It's kind of like the
Matt,
Space Jam website.
Yes.
any unpopular opinions? Anything that you think of that everyone else is like, this
Try-
is shit or this is great, and you just think of the complete opposite?
And for the
I
sake of the
think
podcast,
opposite-
Please
Yeah.
elaborate.
yeah,
Alright,
elaborate and
alright,
avoid
alright,
politics.
Alright, you gotta give me a second. Please. Okay.
Elaborate and avoid
The
politics.
whole Call of Duty franchise after Black Ops 2. Thank you.
So
Just
you have to talk more
Okay.
about
Okay.
it.
Fine. Okay. Look.
What
Black
about
Ops,
it? Do you
listen.
like it? Do you hate it?
Listen. I'll go on to it. Okay.
Yeah.
Call of Duty started, Modern Warfare, Modern Warfare 2, and
Mhm.
Black Ops. I keep it going on, right?
Yeah.
World at War. They were good games.
Mhm.
You know, when
World at
they
War was
when-
good, yeah.
Yeah, when they introduced zombies, especially in Black Ops and World at War, it was really good.
Mhm.
Black Ops 2, it was.
It was on the verge
It
of
was on
almost
the
being
verge,
shit.
right?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And then, I forget which one it was first. I don't know if it was Treyarch or Activision first, but one of them decided after Ghost,
Mhm.
right, the most pointless and shitty ass game
I
I've
don't
ever
know.
seen.
Infinite Warfare was pretty pointless.
No,
No,
is
Ghost.
fucking
Ghost.
terrible.
You can get a dog that can take like 7 bullets to the fucking head
And
You're not
and
lean
kill
mechanic.
you.
Are you
Like
freaking
it's so
kidding me?
stupid.
Dude, I remember with Infinite
Yeah.
Warfare, I got that game for $5 and I still haven't opened the plastic wrap. It's just been sitting there for years.
I mean, like, and then after Ghost, like when they tried to go like off the ground, like boots off the ground type of thing.
Yeah.
So into space.
Literally and
Yeah.
figuratively, yeah.
Yeah, basically. Like, I mean, it was like a cool twist, but it didn't suit Call of Duty.
Wait, I was thinking of
It
Advanced
sounded
Warfare.
like they're trying to be like.
They're the same thing.
It honestly seemed like they're trying to copy
Shit.
Destiny in a way.
Yo, wait, just a correction. When I was talking about Infinite Warfare, I meant Advanced Warfare.
They are literally
Yeah.
the exact
They're
same thing,
the
Jared.
exact same.
Don't
One's-
worry.
One's just Halo. The other one's just like Halo 2.
No. One's Halo, one's like Gears of War.
I was gonna say there was like Halo 2 in the city sections.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah. And then
ODST is a good game.
okay,
Halo 2.
what
Is it-
really kind of killed me a lot, especially for the zombies, because zombies was like one of my favorite modes for Call of Duty, because like
Yeah.
it had a story, it was a nice story with it. What kind of ruined it for me was I think it was in Advanced Warfare or I forget which one it was. They had zombies, but it was like alien. It wasn't zombies. It was
Yeah.
the aliens mode, and it just killed me.
It was weird, like the three-headed squid monster in like the 1950s.
Yeah,
That was the
whole thing
weirdest,
was-
like, just era. Just
Oh,
the
Well,
way-
no,
I
it
kind of
had a
get
cool-
why.
it had a cool
I can get
story
why
to
though.
it.
Yeah.
If it's in the
But-
50s, then I get why.
After that, no, the next I can't
mean, yeah,
remember
but-
if it was because I can't remember the
Like
exact.
those are movie
franchise,
monsters.
Yeah, but they're not. Like, you have, like, mosquitoes. Like, giant mosquitoes. That wasn't a thing in the 50s.
Well,
But, well,
There were giant ants.
Africa would like to beg to
Shut
differ.
the hell up.
Malaria. You'll
Malaria is
probably get it.
malarious. Anyway.
Far Cry 2.
That sucks. Anyway.
and then I honestly the next game that everyone really hyped up, but I just couldn't really get.
Was that the World War one or something? Battlefield 1, the Call of Duty version?
Oh, Battlefield? Yeah, Battlefield, I don't know. Like, for me, when I was playing Call of Duty, like, the difference between Call of Duty and Battlefield is, like the older games of Call of Duty, and especially new ones now, you just run around in a small map, and you just go shoot people,
Mhm.
right? With Battlefield, it's a lot more open map. It's a lot more bigger. You can,
You
like,
search for 3 hours to find someone, and then you get, like, fucking snipered by some guy,
Yeah.
like, 300 miles away.
Or
Some
someone's
guy
riding a
who's on a
motorcycle or
glitched
some
airplane
shit.
standing
Yeah.
upside down.
Yeah, and I just couldn't
Or like
get
some guy
excited.
who went prone and then just crawled into the ground.
Or sitting on that fucking couch.
Now, CSGO, I love the game, but I hate it at the same time.
Oh my god.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Wait, do you play on PC?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on PC,
I
yeah.
know the console version is there, but it
No,
hasn't
the
been
console
updated.
version?
Yeah, and it hasn't been updated since it was released.
Oh,
I
shit.
heard it shit.
It is
I'll
terrible.
never pick it up.
Yo, I'm bad at CS:GO, but like, I do play a lot of co-op maps on it.
Yeah.
It is. It's a good game.
It is, like, they on it, but, like, it's dying. They don't want to fix it.
It's not dying. The community's still booming. Are you kidding me?
It's gonna die. Once the skins are, like, once they have, like, right now, only thing that's keeping Valve and, like, CSGO, like, together right now, and I'm not, like, completely disbanding it, is the skins.
Yeah.
They keep on just throwing out more skins.
'Cause
more
it gives
chests.
money.
Well, no, they also keep throwing out new maps and like they do map rotations.
Yeah, map. Okay, they do
They also do
MLG
events.
map pool rotations. Sometimes they redo the maps,
Sometimes.
right? But then
Yeah,
now
but
we have to
the-
talk about hit marker. Then now we have to talk about all the glitches that are happening in the game that they don't want to fix. Like,
Yeah.
I remember for the longest time. Okay, like I don't know. I don't think Valve actually plays CS:GO because you guys remember the revolver when that came out.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
shot kill.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't.
Probably- yeah,
I
they
stopped
probably
playing
don't
CS:GO
play.
after that. I was like, what the fuck.
Like if it's one thing if it's a close range with like a Nova.
Yeah.
Okay, but we're
Like,
talking like I could go
revolver.
across the map and
Yeah.
does too and just shoot you.
To be fair, that's what an op does. It's just more expensive.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're running out of time. Matt, you showed up like right at the end.
Right at the end.
So
I
we're just gonna fire around, just like pull up one and not even explain why we hate it. Okay?
Socialism is evil.
No, you're gun and knuckles.
I hate Dragon Ball Z.
I hate Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, there we
Well,
go.
you just actually shooting
I hate Coca-Cola, and yet I'm wearing a fucking shirt of it. Anyway,
Magic the Gathering is gay.
I hate walking.
Pokemon became shit after the first generation.
We already talked about that. Don't worry.
Okay.
Life.
Popular opinion: mic stands are useful. Unpopular opinion: my binder mic stand's fucking amazing.
And that, the trap card was activated.
Unpopular opinion, John's not fucking funny.
John
oh wait,
has-
that's
John-
popular.
John has a fetish for
Unpopular-
traps. Fetish for traps. Fetish for